Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Nox. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, here with our character, Jack the Apprentice Warrior, or as I now call him, Jack the Urchin Exterminator. He also hates rats. And today, we are going to finish up Chapter 3 and begin Chapter 4. First things first, there's plenty more skeletons where that first one came from. If you're really quick about it, you can actually smack him and get out of the way like that. But I'm a warrior, I can just tank it. Even with low HP, it's not going to scare me. They're just skeletons. Not like I'm fighting something big here. Don't worry, big stuff will come. Just be patient. Huh, did that one not drop anything? That's weird. Well, anyway, first thing we want to do is go ahead, turn our mini-map on again, in case there's any secrets. Like, you can kinda almost look like there's one over here, but there's not. That one's just lying to me. So, that one's clear. Thought I saw a shield, but I guess that one didn't drop anything just to make me a liar. They normally do drop something. Through this back door here, we've got more skeletons, although they can't seem to open the gate on their own. But there is a hole in the fence here, where we could actually take them out. But if you time your positioning just right, you can actually manipulate the bad AI and just beat them down from the outside without them able to hit back. Okay, that one hit back, but normally they can't hit back. Now if the hole's open, they should come right out. Come on. And that's when give them the old wham and that take care of that problem. In here we've got nothing, except a gold key, which ironically will open the gate, I believe. Oh, no it doesn't. I'm sure we'll find out soon. I mean, I know what it is, but you all don't know. I have to be a little suspicious, don't I? The gold key opens the gate where we first started. You can see here, the Urchin Den. And once the elevator comes back down, we'll head up and we'll be on to the next chapter. Oh, how did I miss that one? Well, it's dead now. Any more? Nope, look good now. Let's continue on. So, we got our scepter back. We discovered a much bigger plot in store. And now we've got to just return the scepter. And, well, then the game actually gets pretty good. I'm definitely more a fan of everything past Chapter 4. Oh, this here, in case I didn't show it, you can't get in. So don't worry about it. What we want to do is actually cut through here. And did I not go down this path? I guess I didn't. Well, there's nothing down here anyway. So yeah, what we want to do is return the staff, and then, well... Then, just, like I said, then the game gets interesting. But one step at a time. So, through here... Mayor should be in his office. Yep, here he is, and...
My scepter! Thank you, warrior! We are all deeply grateful for the brave service you rendered. Here, take this as a humble gift from the village. The captain awaits you at the front gates. You should purchase any supplies you need first, then go speak with him straight away.
Alright then, very good. And with that, we get our next level, which gives us the Tread Lightly ability. This will come in handy in the next dungeon, so I'm glad we got that before Chapter 4. You'll see it demonstrated then. Anyway, as you recall, I picked up a bunch of junk back there, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell all my gear off-screen, and then I will get back to you guys once that's done. But first we're gonna eat some... Oh, we have full HP. Well, never mind, I'm eating apples then. Yeah, we're gonna sell our junk here.
People say you saw dead men walking. That's not funny. Some folks around here still remember the necromancers.
They apparently remember necromancers. So yeah, we'll sell our gear, and I'll be right back. And we're back, everybody. I went ahead and went to a different shop, because the first guy wasn't going to pay me jack shit. So, this here is the general store. That's where I recommend you sell your stuff here, and not at the inn like I originally walked into. And the captain's waiting here at the gate, so let's see what he wants now.
What ho! You've returned, lad. Or should I say, warrior? Your encounter with the undead is most troublesome. I can't ignore the facts. Too many strange things have happened since you arrived. I fear I know who's behind all this. If so, then we're lucky that there were only a few bodies buried in this cemetery. Quickly, we must go on to the field of valor. The ghosts of our past come to haunt us once again.
Well, that doesn't sound good at all. What does he mean by ghost of the past?
Decades ago on this sacred plain, armies from the north and south met in a deadly contest to decide the fate of Nox. And those that fell remain here in the Tomb of Valor. And here too on this killing field, a young leader, the hero Jandor, tired of mayhem and death, drew the line at the life of a young infant. The baby girl's name was Hecuba, the sole bearer of the Northern Mage's cursed blood legacy. Jandor let her live on among the ogres. Years later she disappeared, but Hecuba may be here now, lad, attempting to raise the dead, to fill the ranks of her unholy armies from the tombs below. She must be stopped.
The entrance to the tombs is in the building at the end of the path.
See if Hecuba's been here. You'll know. And careful, many of the crypts have traps against grave robbers.
And here begins Chapter 4. So you go back here, but the bridge is out. You can't jump it. I guess that's just their way of making sure you follow the linear path of the game. We already went ahead and sold that stuff, but I will make a point of saying, remember that weapon we got, the sturdy Iron Sword of Embers, back in, like, Part 1? I've been saving it all this time for this level. You need to make sure you have some kind of fire weapon when you come in here. It's a very big deal if you don't. Take my word on that one. If you don't take my word on it, well, then you're going to pay for it later. So just doing a quick scout around. Doesn't appear to be anything overly interesting in this area. The shop here.
I have a feeling we could be excellent friends. That is, if you are willing to be my best customer.
He does have some pretty good stuff, in all fairness. I mean, if you want to cough up 2,500, the sturdy iron longsword of flames or the mighty bronze collision mace, both very good items, but I just don't think I need them, so I'm going to head on with what we've got already. Go ahead, have our bad weapon equipped first. So, potion we don't need. We already got 9 of those. Head down the elevator into the crypt proper. And through here we've got... Well, this place doesn't sound haunted at all, does it? Nah, I'm sure it's completely safe. Nothing going to attack us in here. Yep, completely safe. That you cannot get through, although I always feel like checking it anyway. I should know by now. Got a couple bats up here. Remember the trick with bats? They're susceptible to our war cry, which makes them much easier to take care of. But bats aren't really a haunting. Nope. I can't believe I missed. There was like a bat on every corner, and I somehow missed them all and smacked the wall. Sigh. What was that? I just went to that door. I know somebody did. Oh. A ghost. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit haunted. Maybe I exaggerated the not haunted thing. But when you fight ghosts, keep in mind, if they touch you, they'll hit you with a confusion, which, well, it actually does do a bit of damage. Oh, there's the gold. So you do want to watch out for things like that. Now, on this wall right here, we have the first hidden part of the Chapter 4, which is actually a pretty long chapter compared to the first 3, so get used to this crypt. You're going to be seeing a lot of it. Stop that. Stupid bats. Hey. There we go. Gotta kill the bats too. I mean, I am an exterminator of vermin after all. It's kind of what I do. So through here we've got nothing really. More, well, we got more bats. I stand corrected. You can cut back to the back door here, where there's some annoying little spiders, but they're not that hard to deal with. Here we've got yet another secret, which involves a mighty cloak. Which, as you'll see here, it is better than our sturdy cloak, so we'll go ahead and equip it. For concept, 32 armor versus 31 armor. I mean, it's a very negligible difference, but still, you take what you can get, right? You wanna stack your defense wherever you can. And here we've got more ghosts and bats and other things that are more of a nuisance than a real threat to me. And it looks like there's a hidden wall here, but there's not. You can see a little crack there, but there's nothing there. I've checked it before today. That's actually there because of this back area here, which leads, well, into more enemies that want a piece of us, and more traps, because there wasn't enough traps in place already. Stupid bats. So, go ahead, loot some more dead, because apparently grave robbing is totally kosher for a hero. Apparently. Don't see anything back here, except the spider decided it wanted a piece of me, and of course, more health potions. So, I mean, I guess ghosts happen without necromancer intervention, so maybe there isn't a necromancer. Here you want to carefully jump through it. Just beat down the ghosts when they come to you. Don't try and fight them in the middle of that thing. You can get really injured that way. But for your trouble, you get 75 gold. Pretty good amount. Of course, now you gotta get back alive. Not that hard, really. So with that, we can head back up. This is just a little side path that makes some easy money. And we'll carry on into our exploration to see if there's actually necromancer activity from this Hecuba person after all. So far, I have seen no evidence of such, so I'm gonna go on a limb and say that it's probably nothing. People are probably just paranoid. Go ahead, stun those bats, make it easy on myself. Now, here we've got another type of mana stone. Again, we're warriors, so we have absolutely no use for mana stone, so don't worry about that at all. Did I check this middle one? I don't know if I did yet. No, I did not. Well, here you can do some more grave robbing. Why people fill coffins full of money is beyond me. I assume the dead wouldn't need it, but, well, what do I know? I'm not an expert. Here we have another secret. You can kind of see the wall stick out there as well. Take care of a few ghosts for some easy experience. And here we get a mighty leather helm and some more money. Now, we're currently wearing a flimsy helm of poison protection. We'll go ahead and make the switch because very few enemies in this area actually use poison, but a lot of them do physical damage, which the mighty helmet would be better against. So, you know, keeping track of things like that is very important. Get the gold. There we go. And here, of course, we have yet another point of no return, because there's always points of no return in these places. So yeah, once you're down here, you're devoted to finish it. No more shops, no more falling back for health. Finish it one way or the other. Go ahead, beat down that one. Now, these particular types of coffins, with the little skeleton inside them already, they have a habit of having either skeletons or loot in them. And also, this type of wall here with the holes in it can be broken. There's oftentimes loot inside of those as well, so it's definitely worth checking these little side paths. Just be ready to back up after you hit them in case there is indeed a skeleton inside. Go ahead, eat some apples, get our HP back. Go ahead, break the other two, just in case. Looks like there was nothing this time, although you do want to push them around a bit just to be sure. Like here we've got a bronze round shield, which is an upgraded shield for us. But we don't need it right now, so let's not worry about that. Go ahead, take out that spider. I mean, really, not much to be worried about. Although, keep in mind, once you hit this part, skeletons will also begin appearing in these. So you gotta definitely keep an eye out for things like that. That looks suspicious. No? Okay, fair enough. Can't get through there, no hole in that grate. Here we got a flimsy copper longsword of bewilderment. It's, I'm not a fan of bewilderment weapons personally. If you are, more power to you, but it's really not my thing. I don't... They give people the stun status or the confusion status, and, really, I just think that it's not that useful. So here we've got another hole we can drop in, and... oh! Skeleton boss. He dropped the sword. That's a pity. He actually has a better shield than the other skeletons. Oh, shuriken the fire. Now we have a ranged fire weapon. So here we've got more skeletons that want to die. Good. Everything dead to the window. So let's go ahead. Just make sure real quick we checked everything back here. Map says we did not. Unless that's a blocked passage, which it is. Okay, so yes, we are done with this part. So let's drop down to yet another point of no return. I don't know why you need two of them. Hey, skeleton. Bye, skeleton. This wall looks suspicious, but not seeing any crack sides on it, and my notes say there's nothing there, so let's head on. Through that one we get nothing, but this one had some money, I heard, if I can find it. Where is it? Yeah, sometimes... oh, there it is. Sometimes money falls in weird spots and it's hard to find. When that happens, just, well, look around as best you can, really. Best device I've got. Here we've got skeleton behind the opening here, where we can actually punch a small hole in it. Okay, how? Somebody explain to me how at point-blank range I hit a wall and not the skeleton with that charge attack. Like, how did that even happen? I don't... oh, whatever. There's apples anyway, so we'll be fine. Just eat the apples, we're good. Sometimes I question the hitboxes, but... now, note something, okay? We dropped down, walked 10 feet, and we're just on the other side of this grating now. Why they did that is, again, I couldn't tell you. Here we've got a pretty cool environmental trap. You can come up here and do this, and anything that passes through it, minus ghost, will be killed by the fire. The problem is, when things go through like that... stupid stun. Yeah, the problem is, when things get killed by the fire, you don't get experience for them. I kind of find that annoying that traps don't give experience because you're still, you know, you're still killing them, so... But, well, you know, what can you do? That's just how it is, it's how it is. Here we've got a whole bunch of these things, so there's definitely going to be a couple skeletons in this pile. Take care of another one like that. Pick up his sword. Go ahead, crack some more. Oh, more skeletons. 2, in fact. Go away, spider. I got bigger fish to fry. I'll just take blows with the last one. They're not that scary. I could, you know, use a shield to actually block them, but I'm a warrior. I just take hits by being beefy. One day I promise I'll learn how to not smash in the walls, but today doesn't appear to be the day that happens. So it doesn't appear to be any secrets down that way. Over here we've got, well, seems like nothing behind the wall. But we got some health potions. We'll go ahead and take that one, since we get a free one to replace it. And back here we've got nothing. Yeah, this is one of the less linear parts of the game, really. The level chapter 4 or whatever, not that linear. Now in here we've got a big axe we could pick up. But we got a whole bunch of skeletons. So here, I'm going to show you why I kept that sturdy iron mace collision from before. You know how it knocks people back like so? That's actually highly effective against a group of enemies. If you can make one opening, I said one. There we go. Now all I gotta do is stand here and just keep pushing them back, and they shouldn't get many hits off. They might get a few off because there's so many, but I took a lot less damage than I would have if I had just tanked all that myself. Go ahead, break the rest of the bewilderment mace, because that's not as critical to me as my fire weapon. And trust me, you will see why the fire weapon's a big deal down the road. Here we get a flimsy iron battle axe, which is pretty good. It's actually really good damage, but it's really slow. I will go ahead and equip that in the secondary slot because for things I don't need fire damage on, you know, the extra damage will be good because it's, well, trust me, it's really good damage. So go ahead, pick those open, and nothing back here, so we can carry on. The only problem with flimsy gear like that axe is that they break easy, so you won't be getting a whole lot of use out of it. But that's alright. Go ahead, get another sword. Check back here. Nope, nothing good here, so we carry on again. Oh, that ability's on cooldown, so just chop up a skeleton the hard way. Get it. There we go. And we're almost done here. Just gonna, there we go, get an apple. Just gonna get a little farther than we're gonna call it a day, everyone, because I think we've made enough progress for now. There will be a boss fight in the next video, which is why I want to end it pretty soon. I don't want to fight him at the end of this video in case it goes horribly wrong. I don't save scum, but I do save occasionally. I'm not completely scum. Stop that. Stupid skeleton. So, grab a sword. See if there's anything back here. There's a bit of gold. And with that, we can carry on. Through here, we've got a pretty big room with a whole bunch of skeletons and spiders, or nothing we can't handle, though. Go ahead, just beat these guys down, nice and quick. Check what's in here. Anti-poison potion, I guess that's nice. We don't get poisoned that much, but if it does come up, you'll wish you had them. Strangely enough, those aren't poison spiders. The ones that spit the green stuff, or the slow stuff, don't poison you. By the way, that's a new trap. I was going to demonstrate that myself, but I guess he beat me to the punchline. Fair enough. Be very careful on these, because, well, they're really, really dangerous. And also, they kill my skeletons, which means I don't get the experience, so I don't like that. Here we get, seems like nothing. Nothing again. Well, that's disappointing. And this one had some Shuriken the Flame, though. So we're going to go ahead and save our game, because I got one last thing to show you before we call it a video. And I'm going to show you guys today's death message, after I kill this spider. Remember, each chapter had the unique death, and, you know, these things don't look as tough as... Hold on. As I was saying, these things don't look as tough as they might appear. But they are that tough.
You didn't belong in the Tombs of Valor in the first place. You failed to stop me, Hecuba, from raising the undead. So now these tombs will be your home for eternity, and the invincible undead will aid my unchallenged rule of all Nox.
I guess Hecuba is here if she's talking smack in the death message. Well, that'll be all for today, everyone. So, I am Nosgard Silverclaw here with our character, Jack the, I want to say he's called Intermediate Warrior, but I could be wrong. We'll check next time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good one. And we're off the air. Where the hell is my mouse? It does this sometimes. Mouse. Oh, there it is.
It's hard not to fucking laugh sometimes.
Well, comedy is part of my act. I'm supposed to be at least remotely funny.